Republicans in the House of Representatives are making it crystal clear by literally telling us that they're going to pass a national abortion ban here in the United States. And some of them aren't even waiting for them to, win in the midterms and take over the House in January. No, some of them are actually working on the legislation now. And Kevin McCarthy, the leader of the House Republicans, has said, hey, I support this. So we may actually end up getting Republicans proposing these types of legislation before the midterms. And right now, let's see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 different pieces of legislation that different Republicans in the House are working on or have worked on in the past that they've said they're going to bring back. So 5 pieces of legislation that would restrict abortion access nationwide. Some of it which could come again before the midterms. And of course, if they introduce this legislation ahead of the midterms, they know it's not going to pass. But their base will see that they did it. And they will see that these godless, evil Democrats voted it down. So the only way to get it to pass is to send more Republicans to Congress. So politically speaking, it's a smart move. In terms of your rights and your privacy here in the United States, it's probably one of the worst things that could happen. Either way, with Republicans poised to take back the House in the midterms, this legislation will in fact end up getting passed by the House. I mean, next year, some of them have even said, it's literally the first thing we're going to do. Like the day we get sworn in, we're coming in and we're voting on this legislation. So it won't get past the Senate. So it's pretty much dead on arrival. And even by some miracle for Republicans, if it did pass the Senate, Biden's going to veto it. And no matter what they want, they will not have the numbers to override a presidential veto. So this isn't going to happen yet. Because let's not forget, after this year's midterm elections, what do we have? We got more elections coming up in 2 years. We're going to have Republicans campaigning on this. They're going to use the defeat of it as their rallying cry for 2024, for the Senate, for the presidency, and for the House. That's what they want to do. I mean, sometimes, as I've said plenty of times, legislation is designed to fail sometimes. And it's designed to fail to get the voters angry. And when you get the voters angry, you get them energized and you get them active. That's when they show up to the polls. That's when they reward your party for trying to do the thing that they want. The problem Republicans obviously could run into here is that a majority of Americans don't want this, right? A majority of Americans are angry at the Supreme Court for overturning Roe versus Wade. So it may not have the electoral outcome that Republicans think it will, just because the public opinion on this issue has shifted so far to the left that Republicans are in a smaller and smaller minority pretty much with each passing year. And that is probably going to get even worse with the overturning of Roe and the abortion bans we're seeing in states across the country. It's going to be an absolute disaster for women, and that's going to turn more people off of these abortion restrictions. So Republicans are playing a long game here. They've got their goals, they've got their legislation ready to go, but public opinion is shifting in a way that it may come back to bite them in the end. Let's hope that that's the case.
This is Hattie. Hattie wants to know why you have not subscribed to our channel. You obviously like our videos, so do us a favor and subscribe.